Hello, and welcome to our presentation about the implementation rollout of integrating AI with the educational software that Connect Tech has been producing for the past 5 years. A little bit of history about Connect Tech is originally we were a very clan culture oriented company with a close knit team that worked together to be at the forefront of innovation. Recently, we have gotten the attention of a larger company that has joined with us. We are referring to them as our parent company, and they actually are very involved in AI and pushing to see what it's capable of. Our parent company has recently requested us, me and my fellow coworkers, to come together in order to merge AI with our learning platforms. Madeline, Wafa, Rajiv, and Jordan will be presenting throughout this presentation about the good and the bad different issues that occurred during this implementation process. Our team was brought together for this project specifically. We hadn't really known each other previously, and we definitely had to go through many stages in order to come up with a good game plan for how this would work best. We came together, we figured out what we were good at, what we were bad at, and how we could support each other. We worked through disagreements while I'm not going to say fought, but while we definitely went back to back with what was the best way in order to handle and do for each step of this process until we were able to all come up with normalcy, what we all expected of each other, that we would be consistent, that we would keep each other accountable, that we would be transparent and open with each step of the process. And with all of the preparation work that we put in is the driving reason why we were so successful in performing the changes that we implemented. So now we're at our adjourning stage, and you're going to hear about the good and the bad and all the things in between from start to finish with the process that we rolled out. These processes all were able to come to fruition because of the high performance of our project team, but also from our management leadership and coworkers. The culture of our company is what set the foundation for every success we were able to experience. Our team set the standard for clear goals, role clarity, trust, empowerment, conflict resolution, and collaboration. But trust and transparency were the most important. We wanted to make sure that our coworkers and management trusted us, that we were following through on our commitments, that we were having open dialogue and communicating effectively, and that people believed that we understood what we were doing and that they would have faith in the decisions we made. The three C's from both effective teams and high performing teams came into play in every step of this process. Charters and strategies, we wrote everything down. We came up with step by step processes, standard operating procedures. We had contingency plans. This way, no matter what would occur, we had an idea about what we could do in order to make it a success. We made sure we were composed of different people that could bring different ideas and solutions to the table, and that we had the capacity to take on the workload and to get the work done in the way it needed to happen. In regards to the high performing traits, it all came down to the fact that we were committed to each other and to this implementation process, that we collaborated and worked together as a team, and that we were competent, that we really wanted to know what we were doing and we had the skill set to do it well. So through all these processes, we're going to go through each step and how the different aspects set the tone for this rollout. I'm going to go ahead and pass off to Rajiv to talk about how the attitude of our coworkers was the foundation to making this implementation a success. Rajiv?
Hi, I'm Rajiv, and this is organizational attitudes. These are the three components. Effective, as you can see, it talks about how we feeling and things like that. And cognitive, as you can see, like some people believe it could help the company, like figuring out what changes, if changes should be made, and behavioral. It talks about like if some people should use AI, or yeah, some people should use AI, things like that. Uh, how does our organizational commitment work? Personality. It talks about how like how we be happy every day, make other people day, things like that. The meaningfulness of the work being performed. It talks about how like what kind of impact we make throughout the education system, things like that. Like colleges, we help out. Yeah, anything like schooling, high school, things like that, middle school. Leader behavior. Our management team is very well rounded. There's no like weaknesses behind that, things like that, like coaching. Like we give the worker the best experience to be part of our team. Organizational culture. We like to work as a team basically, and we love helping each other out. Next, I'm gonna pass it up to Madeline. She's gonna talk about leadership.
Hi, my name is Madeline. I'll be telling you about our leadership effectiveness throughout this change. Connect Tech Solutions has always had a great team of leaders who effectively motivate and influence our employees. Prior to the rollout of this new program, we had no shortage of relationship-oriented leaders who were focused on enhancing employee skills. During the rollout of this new program, we witnessed many examples of transformational leadership as managers attempted to get the staff on board and lead them into this uncharted new territory. These managers fostered a variety of behaviors. One is inspirational motivation. Managers were enthusiastic and optimistic when they initially presented the program. To transfer their enthusiasm to employees, they painted a good picture of our company in the future and how much more successful it could become with AI. They also used idealized influence. Managers reflected on the past wins of our old software and built up anticipation for the pride and respect that we would have as a company as a result of our new technology. They used individualized consideration. They realized that while we have a youthful and naturally innovative employee base, not all employees would be comfortable with the changes ahead. Therefore, managers looked for opportunities to provide hesitant employees with the support, empowerment, and the coaching they needed to be successful. And finally, our managers used intellectual stimulation. Managers pointed out that this technology is new to all of us, and it would require some tweaks to make it a perfect match for our software. Therefore, they encouraged employees to seek out innovative and creative solutions to further improve our products. Now, since our leaders had already built up a good reputation of honesty and trustworthiness with employees, implementing the new AI technology was not as big of a hurdle as it could have been. Nevertheless, to be successful in the face of this innovative change, our managers recognized that they would need to reflect honesty and establish trust with the staff more than ever before. They exemplified 5 key behaviors to do so. The first is that they modeled the way. Managers showed by their actions that although this AI implementation was important, they didn't put the technology above the needs of the employees. They gave everyone plenty of time to change, adapt, and learn how to move forward. By their actions, managers prove to employees that they are still valued and that they would be shown consideration through all stages of the change. Managers also inspired a shared vision. They didn't make the program about the success of management or the parent company. They made it about the staff and how they would benefit from this new experience. Managers used the staff's own value of innovation to push them forward and make them feel personally involved in the future of the company. They also challenged the process. Staff was encouraged to challenge the new technology and look for ways to improve it. If they thought of a better way that the company could go about implementing AI into the software programs, they were encouraged to run with it. Managers also enabled others to act. Managers paired employees who were comfortable with AI with those who were hesitant and inexperienced with AI. This provided employees with a way to engage and help one another through the changes. And most importantly, managers encouraged the heart. They recognized that the implementation of AI would be difficult for some. However, they pointed to past experiences of employee excellence and used them to fuel new confidence in the employees who were doubtful. Managers reassured the staff that they would work through this change together and come out together better than ever. Now, while we did our very best to soothe all employee concerns and disputes, this AI implementation made conflict inevitable. Next up is my team member Wafa, who's going to tell you about the conflict managers faced and how they dealt with them.
Hello everyone, my name is Wafa and I'm going to be talking about how does conflict happen in the work environment. Conflict can happen in any work environment and it often occurs due to any new features or adjustments or miscommunications. In our company, Connect Tech, we're going to be enhancing customer service by providing an AI chat box, subscriptions, and an ad-free experience. IT employees were not happy about the new software that they have to adjust to. Customer service employees were worried about their jobs being taken over by AI, eventually leading them on to lose their jobs. Resolutions for conflict and negotiations. We use integrative negotiation. Employees trying to adapt to the new changes. So we used both parties to make them get along. So we offered some bonuses. We offered a bonus of $5,000 for our IT employees every 4 months and a new virtual training that they will be trained online watching videos. Our customer service employees were given shorter work hours and a bonus every 6 months of $3,000. Now I'm going to pass this on to my coworker, Jordan.
Hello, I'm going to be talking about motivation in our company. Our company is very proud to have an equity theory model of motivation. This allows our workplace to be an eventful, fair, and overall enjoyable workplace. Before AI coming into our company, we didn't have many job openings or new promotions available. But with the new AI system, we are allowed to have 40 new job openings just this year. Many of our employees are motivated by our ability to learn new technology, and with AI being so advanced and expanding so much, we hope to have many more job opportunities in the future. Each day, we focus on giving our employees the best work place and making sure that they can enjoy coming to work and give us their best efforts. We take the little things very seriously, like employee time off, sick days, and their benefits, so that they know that we really do care how happy they are and care that they are with our team. Um, our team strives to find new ways to power AI to our advantage. As a company, we have an opportunity to give many of our employees a chance to learn a new AI program for schools and help crack down on plagiarism or other AI in assignments. We also like to host an annual party at the end of the year to show our appreciation to our sales employees and give out bonuses, give them food, drinks, show games and stuff like that. This is a very open way of giving our employees room for growth, job security, and available promotions. As far as that, our team structured approach to teamwork, communication, and conflict resolution really helped ensure our rollout of the AI maintained employee morale while achieving key operational goals. Our team here at Connect Tech Solutions thanks you for your time.